Good morning, trappers. This is the first check day on the permission that I thought I had lost, but then gained back. I kind of flip-flopped two of them. The small area that I'll be trapping before I leave, I called that guy and asked him if I could do this one first. More cats and stuff in here. I've only got 5 days of season left, so I wanted to do what I could here. But anyway, what we got a bridge right there. Now this bridge is, even though you see it's cement, this is on private property. I come through a gate down around the corner. Cat bucket, nothing. Another cat bucket here, nothing. Just set a coon trap on the corner. I'll be going through today setting the coon sets up. Same thing, I've only got a few days and he wants me to get some off of here. 25 is the goal, we'll see. Should be easy enough. Dirt hole set right there, nothing bothering it. But then if we go around the buggy, we have a big old Coyote. And for this, here we are early March. That is a well-furred big fella, well caught in that number 3 Victor round jaw offset, but he is a big boy and not missing any hair. Looks good. Big old fella. Standard dirt hole, which I think I explained earlier. I started running just double dirt holes. They weren't working the scent posts at all. So I got mostly just dirt holes running them. But try to remake that some way, shape, and form into another dirt hole. Anyway, we'll get him taken care of, get turned around, and head down the Bayou levee. We're at a little bit of a crossover. Otter, I think I mentioned earlier. Otter, cat season, all them coming to close here pretty quick. Only thing we'll have is nuisance animals after that. You can see it's kind of a pretty wore down path. And I'm not distinguished. I mean, it goes even between the tire paths, they got it. But I've not distinguished a single beaver track in there. I'm sure beaver will come through here sooner or later. Anyway, I kind of got a jerry rig 330 there. Not my optimal set, but it'll catch, I hope. Gonna put in a couple coon sets round over on the other side of that hump, and maybe over here somewhere. I don't like setting them real close to any kind of crossovers. I do believe that spooks the animals. I also have a bucket cubby right up there, so I don't want any coon right out here tangled up and flopping around. But anyway, I was trying to check my hags. I didn't put an indicator stick there because the water's clear. I knew I'd be able to see the trap. So I'm sitting there with a stick, moving all the pecans out of the way so I can see if the trap's there. I didn't even notice that the rod was up. Believe it or not, that's how things work out, I guess. But I did not even notice that the rod was sticking up 6 inches out of the water. So, yeah, I'm assuming that we have something down there somewhere. I think I can see a patch of fur right there. I don't know if I can drag this out any longer. Let's get him up and have a look-see. Get that out of there. See if there is something. Oh, there's definitely something. And it looks like a Nutria rat. A big old fat Nutria rat. There we go. Whole lot of nothing right there. I guess some of them tracks I were seeing that I thought were otter were a Nutria rat. I don't know if that'll come through. Use my stake as a pointer. That track right there, definitely otter. So, plugged up a mighty fine set with the Nutria rat. Anyway, I'll get this reset, simple crossover set. I'll set to the side just a little bit, save my battery. We'll get on down the line. You're at, you guessed it, an empty bucket cubby. The bucket was not set there, as you can imagine. It's actually up there on that hump. I don't know if you can see the trap bed from here, but I'm a-walking. And I'm not a seeing. If it's a coon, I thought I'd seen it already. As a cat, they hold still forever, as you know. I got it. Oop. I've not seen it. Oh, I see the chain. I've not seen it, but I just heard it. Now I know what it is for sure. It's hiding up in here somewhere. There it is. There he is. Like a pretty good sized kitty cat. Yeah. Get over here, we can take a gander at this old boy. There he is. Oh yeah, that's a good sized cat. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big old cat. Got that old tail twitching, telling us to get on out. Bud, you can't bluff me out when your legs are around a tree and you can't get to me. Don't work that way. Show us your dentures. Yeah, that's good. All right, well, he's been way up this tree. Got stuff chewed all the way up here. We'll get him taken care of. Caught solid there. That's actually looks like a number 2 4-coil fully modified Bridger. But we'll get him taken care of. Good to see him. Only got a few days left of season. Yesterday I concentrated on cats, otter, and coyote sets, and some beaver sets, of course. But we'll get going. Go on, get this remade. Get on down the line. Oh, I guess I'll show you the area. I like to kind of do that. Little lane going down through here. Solid brushy CRP. That's what they call CRP down here, by the way, if you don't already know. Got another lane going out through here, which is the way we'll end up going. First, I got to go out here. Got a couple coyote sets. I don't see anything in them from here. And then I got a couple crossover sets for beaver and otter. And then we just come off this one here. So this is a grand intersection. Only got 12 MT buckets. If I actually had an extra one, I'd probably put an extra set in here. But the reason I thought it was coon, what I'm going to do, I don't know if it'll come through or not, but there is all kinds coons going up and around here. They got standing corn right over through there. So they're all, here's some more tracks up here. They're all going through here. I figured if I would have put another set somewhere here, I'm just going to catch coon. That's why I actually thought that was a coon. Anyway, we're going to drop a couple DPs in over here, kind of out of the way. Thin down the coons and hopefully get another cat or two. We'll get on down the line. All right, got the set remade. Cats dispatched. A little bloodier than normal. I forgot to switch my shells out. I had a regular hollow point in it, short, versus the CCI CB shorts. So he got a little bit more of a wallop. But anyway, what I want to point out is this here is up on a hill. I don't know how that'll come through, but he actually walked up this little hill, stepped down in, which is right on into the trap, to smell the stick, the urine, the lure up in the bucket, what have you. This is exactly the way it was yesterday. So, yeah, it's up on a little knoll right on this corner. South wind coming through here. So, got to redo my flag a little bit, but other than that, that was the set. Hopefully in the next 4 days, we'll have another cat. We are at a pretty grand location, I feel. This is on that new part I've never been on before. I don't know if I explained that, but the guys that thought they got a hold of me but didn't, then did, on the part that sold, that guy also bought several thousand more acres off to the side of it, to include this here big bayou. And it is a big dude. It ride way on around. I don't even know. I bet from this side to the other side where I got sets, of course I got them on the ends. I'm going to put a lot of coon sets all the way around it. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty big chunk of land. I just set up a corner of it. It's going to be a honey hole, I think. I hope to show a lot of catches tomorrow there. But anyway, we got the bayou, or the they call them breaks. The break here, fence line here. There's actually a road right up there. You can see the power lines. So natural little travel area. Cats are going to come down here in the secluded little area of it. There's a trail here, most likely coon. Cats ain't make no trail, but we're going to go up and set a bunch of coon sets there. Anyway, we put a bucket cubby here. And this bucket cubby was facing, or the back of it was up underneath that loop there, the bed right there. And what do we got? We got an old stinking granner. Yeah, messing up my set. For down here, that's a big old possum. But yeah, he's been chewing on that vine that got it all leaking the sap out. Anyway, we'll get him taken care of. Get this beautiful set remade. It's got 4 days to catch us a cat. Let's keep our fingers crossed. We are at a big tube on the crossover. I got something alive crawling out of my glove on my hand. This goes on down to big flooded cypress swamp, which we're going to be at directly. With a huge, probably the biggest beaver dam I've about ever seen anywhere. Not the tallest. I mean, it's high, that's probably about 3-4 foot, but the sucker runs a couple 100 yards up through there. Anyway, on the crossover, had a 330 that is gone. Probably pull out the biggest turtle you ever seen. Wire is going out. That's got some heavy weight to it. Oh, otter, big otter. Yeah, that'll work. 4 days and counting. Gotta get them. I really didn't think we'd catch turtles here. Figured they'd go up inside that pipe and cross versus getting out walking across the field lane. But you never know. Alright, get this puppy reset maybe. Not wanting to cooperate. Triggers are not wanting to go where they're supposed to go. Get over here. Sometimes these 330s are like a friggin' puzzle. An aggravating puzzle sometimes. Tell you what, my legs in this water feels really nice. It's 78 degrees out, and as you can see, sunny. I would not call that pleasant trapping. That's it. That's all it was. And nailed us a big old otter. Get on down the line. All right, Trapper. I can't do this dam justice. It starts over where that taller green tree is over there. That's where it's anchored in. That comes around that corner, makes a little bend right there, bends back here. How it goes over, takes a little turn, goes back out, goes way back in there, then comes back out. That thing goes for another at least 100 yards. Like I say, it ain't super tall, 3-4 foot maybe. On this point, you get over there, it's about a foot tall or so. But yeah, it's holding back a lot of water in this here cypress swamp. But today, we scored some hits. I got a 330 down there, did not connect. Got a 330 right there that connected. It was right there. Trying to undo my thing, wired it off to that cypress knee. He did exactly what I wanted. Offside, out of the way. And you go to the crossing right over there. Boom, there's another one right here between them. This one's like a big old dude here. That is a big one. But again, we can get great all the way out of the way, but you know, I preferred it swung over here behind, but it's good enough out of the way. Now, I stuck a hags up here right on the crossover, and I stuck a stick sticking up, my indicator stick. Now that don't always mean anything. It is gone. Again, like I said, that don't always mean anything, but looks like there's a lot of activity going over this dam yesterday, or last night. So we're gonna pop up here and see. Hopefully my battery lasts. Right here is the actual crossover. I'm gonna make it a little more user-friendly for these guys. Not that they couldn't, but I don't like working around it. Well, there's my trap. And it ain't got anything, I don't think. But it is definitely set off. Alright, we'll get those beavers out of there. I might show the remake. And then I got another 330 just down around the corner, and I'm going to put another one in there. Alright guys, yeah, this is a massive dam. Goes way over. You can see water over there 100 yards. Dam's still going. I like it. Big old cypress tree there. Alright, we got these two sets remade. That big beaver was in that space between them two cypress knees. The trap is up there, so it come down a long ways from where the trap was. But you know, I was hoping to kind of get between there and back behind there, but it is what it is. This set here is the one that had that beaver there. That one got way out of the channel, so I shouldn't have to worry about anything being spooked. Hopefully they'll still produce tonight. With the third channel set down there under all them sticks right there, nothing in it, I would have to guess that both these beavers come out of the main portion. There is another little secondary dam right down there. I got one set on it. I'm getting ready to put a second. I just didn't have two 330s with me yesterday when I got here to put down there. This first time I ever seen this was yesterday. I just stumbled on it by accident. Come through there, looking off the other side, seeing there's tons of water there. Got over here on that bare hill, looked down here and seen the edge of that dam, and boom, everywhere in there. So we'll take what we can for now. No caster, nothing. I got the slide rod up there, blind 330, blind 330, blind 330, long wires. They should get out of the way. We'll get him up to the buggy. I already took the one up there because it was a big one. And we'll go down there and check that other set. All right, got that one in. You can see there used to be several paths when the water was a little deeper. They still got a pretty good channel going down through there. But of this here Pacific location, that's kind of a secondary spot. But it'll catch one. They've been over here gnawing on the cypress trees. I like these big old things, old cypress knees. One thing I haven't seen today is a snake, which surprises me. Anyway, the primary set, and here is the secondary dam. And you will see a beaver floating here. This here is where they're kind of going through their own dam. And I wish he would have went on around out of the way further. Now, when I saw this yesterday, there was actually flowing water over that. So this here's dropped several inches. But anyway, standard set. You can see my holder. I'm probably going to lose my battery. I want to try to save it. I got a few more sets to run today. But we'll get him out of there, get that reset. So that's out of this little stretch. You can see the back of the dam up there. 3 beaver out of here. Not bad. All right, Trevor. About forgot to do my cleanup video. Here's the otter that we caught. I already skinned the cat before I did the video. Ended up with them 3 beavers. I'm saving the tail, except for I tried to cut the tail off the first possum. Nutria tail, coyote tail. That way I can just give them to the new owner. He don't know me. So just kind of to show him that I'm catching what I'm catching and not just talking about it. Anyway, we'll get the otter scant and the 3 beavers. Had a little issue. I was kind of a little frazzled. The motor locked up in my 2015 570 Sportsman, so gonna have to borrow a club 4-wheeler until I can find one down here or do something different. The fun of running them things all day long, I guess. But anyway, not a bad day. I'm mighty pleased with it. Just set the line out yesterday. Hopefully the next 4 days, I think, we can wrap up a few more otter and bobcat before the season's over. Anyway, we'll get these skint, get on home.